Have you ever stopped to ponder whether that tiny voice in your head whispering, "Perhaps you should not devour that fourth slice of leftover pizza," might actually be the supreme ruler of the cosmos, chuckling at your expense and secretly running the show? If that notion makes you giggle, raises an eyebrow, or sends you spiraling into a hilarious existential crisis, then settle in, because we are about to embark on an epic, winding journey, exploring why consciousness itself could very well be God in the most unexpected, mind-twisting disguise. Before we dive headfirst into this cosmic rabbit hole, please take a moment to give this video a hearty like and hit that subscribe button to join us for the next thrilling installments on the Why We Question channel, where we will wrestle with even more brain-bending enigmas together. Now, let us unpack this colossal idea with all the enthusiasm of a kid unwrapping a giant present on their birthday. Consciousness, that elusive, shimmering, downright enchanting phenomenon, is what informs you that you are, well, you. It is the reason you can savor the golden warmth of a lazy afternoon sunbeam streaming through your window, or mull over why you are here watching this video instead of, say, perfecting your interpretive dance moves to an old disco anthem in the privacy of your living room. It is the electric spark that transforms a mere bundle of biological cells, your brain, your body, into a living, breathing, wondering entity capable of asking the big questions, like, why do socks always disappear in the laundry? Or what is the point of it all anyway? Some might argue that this description bears a striking resemblance to how we envision God, the origin of life, the wellspring of awareness, the animating force that elevates the universe from a chaotic swirl of gas and dust into something infinitely more profound, something with meaning, something that laughs and cries and dreams. Let us stretch this thought even further, like a piece of taffy pulled to its absolute limit. If God is traditionally understood as being everywhere at once, knowing everything there is to know, and wielding power beyond comprehension, does that not sound eerily similar to what consciousness does inside your own skull? Your mind is this boundless, untamed wilderness, where ideas sprout like wildflowers after a spring rain, or explode like a dazzling 4th of July fireworks display, depending on whether it is a Monday or a Friday. It holds every secret you have ever kept, every hope you have ever harbored, every bizarre fixation you have, like your inexplicable urge to amass a collection of vintage teacups or novelty pens shaped like flamingos. It is there with you always, a constant companion humming quietly in the background, even when you drift off to sleep and find yourself soaring through a dreamscape where you are a world-renowned astronaut or a baker crafting a cake the size of a small car. That ever-present nature, that deep, intimate understanding of who you are at your core, does it not carry a whisper of the divine, a hint of something godly? Here is where the plot thickens, and trust me, it is about to get as rich and layered as a triple-decker chocolate cake. Across countless spiritual traditions, God is revered as the ultimate creator, the one who spoke existence into being or shaped it with hands of infinite care, depending on the story you grew up with. Well, take a good, long look at what your consciousness does every single day without even breaking a sweat. It creates, tirelessly and extravagantly. It weaves intricate narratives from thin air, conjures up visions of possible tomorrows, and constructs entire universes within the safety of your imagination. Have you ever found yourself lost in a daydream, picturing yourself as a swashbuckling pirate navigating treacherous seas in search of buried treasure? Or perhaps as a celebrated inventor unveiling a contraption that makes toast and coffee at the same time? That is your consciousness at play, flexing its boundless creative might, pulling something vivid and tangible out of the void, much like the grand tales of God crafting the heavens and the earth. Perhaps when ancient texts declare that humans were fashioned in God's image, they were not referring to our occasionally dubious fashion choices, our love of salty snacks, or our tendency to trip over our own feet, but rather to this astonishing capacity to think, to feel, to dream, and to bring forth new realities within the theater of our minds. And then there is the enigma factor, the part that makes this whole exploration feel like a detective novel with no final chapter. Consciousness remains one of the greatest unsolved riddles known to humankind, a puzzle that keeps the brightest scientists, the most contemplative philosophers, and even the chattiest baristas awake at night, sipping coffee and staring into the abyss. We can chart the brain's every wrinkle, trace the paths of neurons firing like miniature thunderstorms across a darkened sky, but we still cannot quite explain why you experience the world as you, why you feel joy at the smell of rain, irritation at a slow internet connection, or awe at a sunset painted in hues of orange and pink. That ineffable quality, that sense of something vast and untouchable lurking just beyond our reach. Does it not mirror how people have described God for millennia? A presence we cannot fully capture or define, yet one we sense in the quiet moments, in the rush of inspiration, in the very act of being alive? Now, I am not suggesting you should start lighting candles and offering prayers to your own stream of thoughts, though if you did, you would at least be guaranteed a response, even if it is just your brain muttering, "Hold on, I am busy," replaying that embarrassing thing you said in 2012. What I am proposing, in all seriousness and with a dash of whimsy, is that perhaps consciousness is not merely a happy accident of evolution, a byproduct of neurons and synapses doing their thing. Maybe it is a window, a glimpse, a fleeting encounter with something divine stitched into the fabric of every single one of us. It binds us together, too, in ways that feel almost sacred. When you chuckle at a clever pun, shed a tear during a poignant film, or grit your teeth at the person who just swooped into your parking spot, you are tapping into this shared current of awareness flowing through every human being on the planet. Is that not a little godlike in its own right? This invisible thread weaving every mind, every heart, every quirky personality into a sprawling, chaotic, breathtaking tapestry of existence. So, the next time you catch yourself spiraling into an overanalysis of whether to wear that loud Hawaiian shirt to a quiet dinner, or pondering the grand meaning of life while scrubbing toothpaste off your chin, pause for a moment and consider this. Maybe that inner monologue, that constant companion of chatter and reflection, is not just you being your wonderfully weird self. Perhaps it is God, laughing at the absurdity of it all, weeping at the beauty, or simply marveling at the view, experiencing the world through the kaleidoscope of your consciousness. It is a wild, sprawling, downright audacious idea, I know, but it is one that transforms the ordinary miracle of waking up each day into something shimmering with purpose and wonder. Thank you for sticking with me through this epic adventure of a video, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one on Why We Question. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to keep the journey going.